Let's start with the aging thing.
Yeah.
Someone's 50 years old right now.
Yeah.
Let's take 50, then we'll do 30.
Okay.
Someone's 50 years old right now. They're in reasonably good health, and maybe they've got a decent financial status where they can get access to the most cutting-edge things that are forthcoming or currently exist within a ratio that's reasonable.
Mm-hmm.
How long do you think someone who's 50 years old right now will more than likely live?
So,
and why?
Yeah. So let's take it in slices here. First, there's no reason not to make it well past 100. The eldest human recorded to date is 122. Mm-hmm. The conversation I just had when I was in Cambridge the last few days with folks like George Church and David Sinclair, both at Harvard Med School, two of the rock stars in this field. I opened with the question: is there a upper limit to human life? Is there a ceiling that we can't go through? And incredibly, they said no, there is not an upper limit that we will see and can see 150 or 200 years old. There's this concept called longevity escape velocity. And what does it mean? Well, today, for every year that you're alive, science is extending your lifespan for about an additional quarter to a third of a year.
Yes. Right?
Because of breakthroughs, better diagnostics, and so forth. And it's growing. And so there's going to be a point that for every year that you're alive, science is going to add more than a year to your life. And so the question ultimately is, when are we going to reach this thing called longevity escape velocity? Right. Ray Kurzweil believes it is in the next 10 to 12 years. George Church, next 15 to 20 years. So someone who's 50 today, staying in good health through 70, is likely to intercept all the breakthroughs that will give them an additional 30 years at a minimum.
Isn't that incredible?
But during that additional 30 years, we then have all these other breakthroughs coming. AI, we were talking about AI all over the place. I'm working in it deeply, investing deeply. It is going to deliver extraordinary breakthroughs. I'll give a couple of other ways of thinking of this. When I was in medical school many years ago, I remember watching a TV show on long-lived sea life that bowhead whales could live 200 years. The Greenland shark could live 500 years, could have pups at 200 years old, right? Mm-hmm. Sea turtles could live that long and perhaps longer. And I remember thinking, if they can live that long, why can't I? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And the answer that came to mind was, it's either a hardware problem or a software problem. And this is the decade where we're going to start to understand how to tinker and fix those problems.
Thanks for watching and supporting my channel. Please subscribe and give this video a thumbs up, and check out one of these videos next.